small lady, and I know that she's quite a sprightly lady. There's a feeling of cancer in her body. I don't feel she passes so long ago, and I know that there is people here that have maybe done a cancer walk, fundraiser, something like that in honour of her. Would anyone know that information? No? Okay, let me see. Okay, she's getting loud. So a small lady, maybe fair hair, quite feisty. I feel as though the cancer also would be in the middle part of my body here. And I feel the name maybe of something like Shirley or what other, Sheila, or a kind of name. Is that making any sense to anybody? Anybody want my lady? Nobody wants her? I have people talking here. Over here, Katie. Do you have to spot you?
My mother-in-law, her name was Shirley.
Shirley?
She was only very tiny.
Yeah.
Mum, well, she looked great.
Yeah, yeah.
Great. But she died of cancer 2 years ago.
Okay, that sounds like my lady, actually. So, are you happy to keep going with your mother-in-law? It's not your ex-mother-in-law, is it?
It is.
Yeah, because I just said, are you happy to keep going with your mother-in-law? And she said, ex-mother-in-law. Okay, so I know I've got Shirley here. She's a feisty little thing.
Yes, she was.
Very feisty, very forthright in her manner, and a little outspoken as well. So she corrects me if I make a mistake. She's not afraid to correct me. I know that were you separate from your ex-partner when she passes?
Yes, I was.
Because she makes me aware that at the time of her passing, you guys were separate. Yes, but I want to let you know that she still loves you anyway. So I know that I send a great deal of love to you, and never feel that you are out of the family. Does she maintain contact with you even though you separated?
Yes, we did.
Because she talks about how she liked to make sure that we kept in touch, or we maintained contact here, and she never considered you outside of the family. You were always, you know, her daughter, and that was that.
I was her favourite, actually.
You certainly are. So she comes forward here. I know things are happening around you, things are changing around you. Are you feeling that you're moving somewhere different or changing something to do with your work?
No.
She gives me a big feeling about a big change that comes up about you. So know that she watches this from the spirit world, so she's aware that that comes for you as well. I don't know whether she had trouble with her feet or her walking when she was here. Was she in I don't know, immobile for a period of time?
No, she wasn't.
She's making me really aware of my right leg here. I'm kind of staring at my shoe, so I don't know whether it's a shoe thing she's trying to give me or not, but as she comes forward, I'm really, really focused on the sparkly bits on my shoe, unless that's just me kind of going off on a tangent. But I know that there's something there that she gives me about my leg. Now, Shirley, come forward. Come on. Okay. And you attended Shirley's funeral, is that correct?
Yes.
Because she watched you there. And I feel as though it took a little bit of doing to get there. Do you know what I mean? I just feel as though it was a big effort for you, and I want to say thank you for that. I just want to say thank you for being there anyway. She loved you a lot. She had her own daughter, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Because as I say to you, she loved you a lot. She tells me maybe more than her daughter. So, she's only kidding. But I know that I want to tell you that that's how much I love you. I really feel as though I'm very connected to you right now. And she left behind a partner, is that true?
Yes, she did.
Because she looks at him now, his hair's still here with us. And you still check in on him, is that right? Because I want to say...
Personally I don't, but
through telephone and things like that. Because I want to say thank you very much for still checking on him and making sure he's good and things like that. I know that somebody is trying to get him to move location. Is that right?
That's true.
Yeah, to move location. Somebody is trying to get him to move from where he is to perhaps where they are. And he's been quite stubborn. And Shirley's kind of wagging a finger at him a little bit because it's in his best interest to move to this location. So if he's open to listening to Shirley, give him a little telling off from the spirit world. Pass that on, because she really does want him to move to a different place. I know that music is incredibly important to this lady, because as I look at her in the spirit world here, I hear music around me. I know that she loves music. In fact, there is music that, if you play the music, if you listen to a particular kind of music, people will think of her. People associate her with a certain music. Oh, Shirley would have loved that, or that Shirley would have got up and danced to that. So I know that she gives me that feeling here. Now, okay. She was always remained perhaps a little annoyed at her son. Would that be true?
Oh, yes.
Because now she takes my mind to a situation where she was annoyed at him, and I know it has to do with you and him, but she always retained that. She would always say, you know, oh, stupidest thing he ever did, or things like that. So I know that she was well and truly on your side. She's a lovely lady. She's sprightly. She's only very small, isn't she?
Yes, she was.
Quite a tiny lady. She maybe comes to about here.
She was about 5'3".
5'3". I'm 5'4".
Yeah.
So I feel like as I look at her, she's about here on me. But I know that she's sprightly and she's happy. She has with her a dog. I know that there's a little dog there with her. Would you know that?
Not actually a dog, but she used to train greyhounds.
Okay, all right. Because she shows me dog. And I know that that's connected to her. And even in the spirit world, she still surrounds herself with them. So it's something that, you know, when you get to the spirit world, you do whatever you want to do, really. And she prefers to have the dogs around her. She just wants you to know that as well. There's a beautiful flower. I don't know whether you gave her a white flower, because all of a sudden in my mind here, she presents a white rose. Would you know what that is?
Put white roses
on her grave, yeah. Because she shows me white roses, and I know that they came from you. So she wants to say thank you for the white roses. I know that I don't know who that is. Hold on a second. I don't know whether someone like Johnny Cash would be something that she listened to, and I don't even know Johnny Cash's music, but I know that there's something like that she keeps trying to give to me. So it's either think of the name as well, John, Johnny. Don't think of cash. I'm pretty sure it's not money, but something like that. There's a kind of a reference here that she gives me in my mind for that as well. And you're going overseas, is that correct? Because she knows you're going overseas, and she wants to let you know that I'm coming too. This is a fun thing, isn't it? More than a work thing, because I feel fun and I feel like it's a holiday. And is it somewhere tropical even?
Yes, it is. Part of it is.
Part of it is. Because she looks at you overseas here, I can see you in the tropical environment, like sipping cocktails and doing fabulous things. And she wants to let you know that I'm going to be right there with you.
Good.
I'm coming to, or I'm coming to enjoy this time with you. So understand that I've got beautiful Shirley here. She's fun. She's I don't know what that is. Hold on one second. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know whether... Did she get about in like gum boots or like man's boots? She's really on about my shoes. I can just see these big boots popping out here. And I don't know whether it's the boots are made for walking or she's definitely trying to get me something, but I'm just not getting that. But I just think of those things. When you leave here, something comes across, you hear that song on the radio, something like that. Just know that she's having a little bit of an input here to try and give you that message. But I can definitely see man's boots here out the corner of my eye. Now, does she also have like a nephew or a son here in the spirit world with her? A younger male person?
No.
I feel as though there's someone here, a man around her here, but I don't feel that he's old, so he would have passed maybe in his 50s or so, maybe late 50s. But I know that as I look at her here, I've got maybe a 50-ish man. I know that he would have worn a uniform in his life as well. So she's just giving me information that he's here with her. I don't know whether it's her dad. You don't happen to know whether her dad passed in his 50s? Don't know, because I just feel as though this person is very closely connected with her, so she's just here with him. So please take Shirley's love, know that she comes through for you, even though she's your ex-mother-in-law. She loves you dearly. She wants to know that she's coming away on holiday with you, and she's a feisty little ball of fun. Thank you.